Hello and welcome back to the Critically Curious on the Monk, and today, yes, we are back in Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlords. We're continuing where we left off within this little playthrough. I kind of want to pick up some more troops. I believe that's where we kind of left off. We also need a little bit more renown as well. Let's just double check where we are in the old clan tier. Yeah, we're close to clan tier 2, and I would very much like to hit clan tier 2. Troops that I want, I kind of want some archers from up here. So let's pop up there and see if we can grab any more troops up. Now we're actually doing okay. We've got a decent turnover clicking over. Let's have a little look. See, yeah, see, we're getting 1,000 per tick there, which is quite nice. We do have some caravans running around as well, which is always nice. Passive income is how we're kind of going at the moment. Let's see if we can get any hogs for cheap. We did start the playthrough that way. Buy products. They're actually pretty cheap. They are cheap. Yeah, 24. 24 is very, very cheap for what we're looking at. So let's go buy those. Now, we are probably making a little bit too much money to really worry about that. But hey, more money is more money, and that's definitely what we need, what we're focusing on at the moment. Thank you again for joining me in this Bannerlords playthrough. If you are, it's appreciated. I do love this game. If you have any questions, if you are stuck on anything, I've probably made a video on it. If I haven't, let me know, and I'll happily have a little look-see at that. There we go. We slaughtered all of that. Let's go to trade. Meat is selling for a little bit. And Nightfall, we got that in a tournament, I believe. Let's sell that too. And hide, we can sell that. All in all, I think we made a nice little profit. Is there anything to buy? We are looking to try and upgrade our trade skills. In order to do that, we are going to have to buy low, sell high. I don't really see anything very good in there. Let's have a look to see if we've got any troops that we can recruit, though. No one I want to recruit. Okay, well, there's another hog market just over here, so let's see what we can get there. I like that we made a nice quick bit of profit, though. Buy product. Again, hogs are very cheap. We still know they're profitable for us, so we're still going to go ahead and do that. Let's pop over here. Oh, there's a tournament going on. I don't do well at these tournaments. Anyone that watched the previous episodes then know that the old two-handed tournaments I have struggled with. Let's back out of there, go into the infantry. And we can, there we go, pop them down. What do we have? They are not as good as what we already have. And someone did comment saying, how come we have the arrows even though we're not using a bow? So let's take them off us. I agree with you. And then we can... We'll keep hold of the arrows for now. We'll sell the decorated plate boots. We'll sell the meat. Meat selling really well. Sell the hide. The hide selling very well as well. Look at that. Look at that. That is some profit. We'll go in with that. Join the tournament. What's... Ooh, a pony. Now, a pony is always worth trying to win if you're able to. They do tend to sell for the most. So, now, we did have a lovely little commenter ask. I believe it was Praga's Gaming who has his own little YouTube channel going. He plays a number of different games. Now, he commented, how come we're not betting? I explained that although betting does earn you money, and as you can see, we're putting up £150 gold, only expected back 255. Now, the more we bet, the less we're likely to make back from that. So it's one of those, really. Betting early on is a great idea, but eventually it's just not worth the money. Not worth the money. Maybe the time it takes me to bet, considering I'm making a playthrough. Hey, we won that quite easily. I'll take that. I mean, more money's more money. Absolutely agree. However, I also don't necessarily perform rather well in these tournaments, so I'd rather guarantee myself a victory. Ooh. Now, when it comes to the old tournament rules, we are pretty set. Oh, hello. Oh, no, 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 no. There we go. Try and find an advantage wherever you are. I was meant to be doing tips during that little fight. It didn't really work out so well. I was... I didn't think I'd make it. There we go, 1-on-1. The two-handed weapons I find personally quite difficult to block correctly. Oh no! Hey, there we go. Apparently he did too. Yeah, I find it so difficult to block the two-handed weapons correctly, so I typically lose them. As you can see though, we've made it through the entire tournament, making sure to bet on ourselves every single round. We have put up 600 gold, and we're only going to be getting back 800, or less than 800, 795 gold for 600 stake. I just don't think the risk is worth it, ultimately, which is why I don't typically bet within the tournaments anymore. When you very first start off, you get a lot better odds. Wow, you were disappointing, my friend. Yeah, you get a lot better odds when you very first start off the tournaments. Bet early. As soon as it starts going down, I just don't think it's worth it, because if I had failed, it's a lot of money to lose for a very little reward. However, it did work, and I did get an extra couple hundred, so we'll take it. More importantly, we managed to get the horse, and the horse is worth... This one's not worth too much, but it is worth 2 grand, which is the best thing we've had recently out of a tournament. Apparently, we can actually ride this one, though, which is cool, so we'll do so. Charging damage isn't great, but it is faster, it is more maneuverable, and it has more hit points. I was using a war mount. This is a tier 4 mount though, and it's a noble mount. I will be looking for a better tier 4, well, we'll be looking for a better mount eventually, a war mount eventually, but for now we'll stick with this. Who else have we got? We got our brother, he could use a horse. Let's give him the old horse we were using. We also need to kit him out with some gear eventually too. But it's fine. I think everyone has a reins and a horse, so I think things are going well there. Still haven't managed to get the troops that we wanted. Let's just see what's here. No. Let's pop along. Popping along, singing a song. I will save you from my singing voice. Oh, we got 750 with that daily change. Recruit troops. These are what we were looking for. There we go. Very nice. That puts us at 38. And then if we have a little look, see, we're going to see if we can find a couple more. Because I do want these guys. I still think ranged the way to go. I quite like the Valandian range, but they are... I think the problem with the Valandian troops, don't get me wrong, I love the Valandian troops, but when it comes to their ranged units, they typically use the crossbows. I think crossbows are a little bit too slow. I think that the bowmen are able to do damage per second, just a little bit quicker than the crossbows. But the Vladin sharpshooters in general are quite handy. None there. What are we looking at in trade? Do we have anything? What have we got? Grain isn't exactly... I mean, it's cheap. Not a steal, though. Let's go to the... Not to the keep. I always go to the keep. Let's go to the arena again and have a little look at this tournament. What have we got? A scalpel. I'm assuming that's a weapon. One would assume. It's a sword. It's a one-handed sword. We'll have a go. We're not going to bet, but we'll have a go. See if we can win the rounds. Again, it's this two-handed weapon, so I'm just not very good at it. Nice. Easy win. We are actually trying to become the champion of the continent. In order to do that, we do need to win a few more tournaments, unfortunately. It's quite hard to do, but you do get passive renown, which is really cool. Hi, buddy. How you doing? Oh, come on now. Fight each other. No! Nice! I think 2 more hits and we'd have been dead there. That was a bit risky, wasn't it? I didn't want to go in until like both parties were damaged though. Yeah. So it's me versus my brother. Brother goes through to the final, or I go through to the final. That's kind of cool. You do get a sword instead of an axe. A bit more comfortable with a sword, but recently in this playthrough at least we've been using the axe. 2 versus 1, we won that very easily. Us going through to the final, which is handy. Now, can we win? Do we have any throwing weapons? No. Okay, I'll take it back. I'll take it back. We are professional at this now. Our athletics has gone up to 86 now as well. Let's see if this weapon was any good. Nope, it's not party I'm looking for. Go inventory. Move over. It's worth 1,000. So it's not that great. I'm assuming that we already have a better sword. We have better swing, speed. It has a better cut and thrust speed. We have a better thrust. It is longer. Okay, we have the scalpel. And then what we'll do is we'll go over and we'll give this one to our brother because that's going to be better than what he's holding quite considerably. Okay, cool. Cool. What have we got for trade in here? Fish, grain, none of the above. Where are we on the old leaders board? So 27 is what to beat. We're currently on 18. We're in 7th place. One more will get us tied in 5th. Join tournament. A full helm. Okay. That could be cool. Let's have a look. The deeper you go into these tournaments as well, the better the gear. There's some really good gear, and if anyone's played this game, they know just how expensive gear actually is. So the tournaments can be really, really worthwhile, especially starting off. And I do think that people forget this is a 4x strategy game. That means that it's a huge game designed to have a lot of time spent in it. And it really does depend on how quick you want to get into the whole kingdom management of this game. If you do, then just join as a vassal. Join as a vassal is the quickest way to get into the kingdom management side. You'll get given a fief, you can leave with the castle if you want, and become a king overnight if you want as well. Not recommended, however. Hey, buddy. There we go. I do love that our brother keeps making it into these tournaments. And deep into them as well, to be fair. Oh, didn't mean to thrust. Problematic. And then last round. This is for a third back-to-back win in a tournament. That could be very cool. Very cool. Oh, he's got some armor. And he's... Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no, I jinxed it. Did I jinx it? No. I thought I jinxed it. Okay, we won. Very cool. And we've got the helm as well. Let's go check that out. I think it's what we've already got, if I'm honest. So we could either choose to sell it, or we could give it to our brother. Either one. We're trying to kit out with gear anyway. Let's have a look at our inventory. I think it's exactly what we've got. I'm not going to give it to my brother, though, because it's worth 13,000 dinars, and I would prefer them in my pocket. So let's go straight to trade. And yeah, we'll pop them over. And not bad. 13,000 dinars. That puts us up to 90,000 now. Very happy with that. Now, where do we need to go? I wouldn't mind some more footmen. We did increase the amount of archers we had. I do want some more. I tell you what, let's quickly have a little look, because I didn't really look around enough, maybe. Recruit troops. None there. Let's pop to the old village. Villages might be a better place to go. Recruit. Again, none there. We'll pop to another one. Yeah, there we go. There's another 3. 1, 2, and 3. How many does that give us now? Let's have a look at our troops. So we're sitting on just under 20 archers. So maybe do another 5 on the footmen as well. So yeah, let's go ahead and get us some of the Valandian footmen. I think that sounds like a good idea. We're up to 41 troops though, which is pretty good. If we look at the old, we're still doing well. Still doing well, the income, the passive income. What have we got? We have a one-handed sword. One-handed weapons while mounted. Remove speed penalty while wielding a shield. Probably a good idea. Yeah, let's do that. Do the shield bearer one. And let's have a look at the two-handed. We've started using a two-handed. Extra damage while using two-handed axes. That's good, because we currently are. So yeah, let's do that. There's those bandits trying to run away from us then. Don't blame them. Oh, grain's very cheap. Very cheap. I'm going to take some grain. That'll do. Troops. These are only level 1, but we wanted 5 anyway. And of course, we do have a very good surgeon, so the likelihood of our troops dying in combat isn't great. You know, we got a very good high chance of having our troops survive, which is good. Can we grab those?
We're not looking for... On my command!
Definitely don't need any kind of tactics. We outnumber them 4-1.
Charge! Riders! Follow me!
Would recommend those guys stay with me though. One of them is our brother. And the others are Valadian. I think one of them is our surgeon as well, actually. Nice and easy. Well done, guys. We'll wait. We can upgrade all of these guys to spearmen, which I actually think is a very good idea. Don't think we're going to upgrade past level 3 on them, however. But I'm happy with that. Get that stuff too. Leadership has leveled up now. You do get leadership with leveling up troops, which is something obviously we're not necessarily doing. But the more troops you level up, the more experience with leadership you will get. Oh, another 13 over there. Let's go grab them if we can. Should be nice and easy. Attack again. We outnumber them massively. This really isn't a tough fight for them. We kind of need to give ourselves be a mercenary for someone. That would be a good idea. That'd be a good way to get some money. Oh, let me just grab these guys. Did forget about them for a second. The old personal bodyguard. Nice, easy win. I like that when you upgrade the shields, when they appear to get a better shield as well. You upgrade them to spearmen, you get a better shield as well. I think that's kind of cool. We did get another renown there, which is good. We don't want to level up. We do want to level up them, but we'll do them in bulk. Get all that gear. And how far are we away from clan? We need, how much do we need? 15 renown. Don't know if we'll get that, but we'll have a look. Oh, maybe we should fight. Yeah, maybe we should fight these guys now. Picking on another minor tribe is both good and bad, right?
I don't think I know you. Peace to you, stranger.
One, you can get some pretty good stuff from them, honestly. You get some pretty unique troops from some of the minor tribes too. You have to pick on them before they all join up forces with the other people because they do that quite regularly. Here to deliver my demands. Surrender or die. So yeah, we've essentially started a minor war. It's the critically curious declared on the Brotherhood of the Woods. Now, that could affect our caravans, so need to check on that. At the moment, we are also outnumbering them, but they do actually have some decent sized troops, so we are going to have to be a bit more careful as we play through now, because these are, you know, not bad, honestly. I need to separate them, which I didn't do, but hey, is what it is.
Soldiers!
Let's engage, and then I'll have these guys follow me.
On my flank!
We do outnumber them. It should be an easy fight, but they could also have better troops than us. Ah, they're playing defensive, you see. They've got their troops just chilled. So we want to engage them, but I want to make sure that we engage them as our main bulk kind of engage them too. Going to go for their archers, their ranged units if we can. Hey, we got a nice kill then, straight off the bat. We only got 3 so far. Got some good gear, isn't he? Considering how small his party was, he is a very good gear. Look at all the damage he just took. Valandian Banner Knight. Wasn't expecting to find one of those. Let's just hope I haven't declared war against the entire Valandia. That would be problematic. I don't think I have, however, but that would be problematic. There we go, you're dead. Whew. Is that it? Is that everyone done? No, there's one left. Another knight. He's running away. How many have we got left? I think they actually took care of some of our... we do have low-level cavalry, to be fair. I haven't been upgrading my cavalry. Oh, mistimed that, didn't I? A swing and a miss. Let's try again. We've done 102 damage to the horse. Hey, buddy. Okay, he's done. He is done. We got 6 renown from that. I'm very happy. I don't really want to take a prisoner. We'll let him go. We do have troops, or the possibility of troops. That's kind of cool. Valandian champion. Ooh, we got some cavalry. We definitely didn't need all of that. And we got some prisoners as well. We'll take all the prisoners on. Cell swords. Hired spear. I think we'll stay with what we got. These guys have actually leveled up, or are able to be leveled up, but I don't know if I want to. These guys can level up to level 3, so let's do that. The recruits can level up. We don't want the bowmen. We want to put them as the footmen. The spearmen we're going to keep at level 3 for now. We've got a lot of gear here too. Is anything better than what we got? I think our axe is pretty good, to be honest with you. This one does better. This one is a better cape than what we've got. That was definitely worthwhile. Brace spear. Got some horses. We're obviously going to take it all, but yeah, quite happy with that haul. Very happy. Now let's pop over to Pravad real quick. We're up to 50 troops now too. And let's just make sure those upgrades didn't mess us up too much. No, we're still pretty good. Increase melee damage against mounted troops. That's actually a really good one to grab. We can get rid of that. Get rid of that. Those boots are as good as what we got, which is pretty cool. So let's swap over and give them to our brother. Very good boots. Get rid of all of this. What we got is better. So again, we're going to swap over and kit out our brother. One. And we have a heavy cloak. What we've got is better. That's obviously better. Let's pop that on him. I forgot all about him. Our surgeon. The good sir. What would we do without a surgeon? Wouldn't it be pretty? Leather. Ooh, nice. We have a lot of grain. Obviously, we don't want to sell that here. Arrows. That is a better shield than we have. That's a one-handed axe. I'll tell you what, we will take the one-handed axe over the one-handed sword. And then we'll sell that one. We are making 3,500 from that. I quite like what we've done there. And on that bombshell of course, starting war with a minor clan. There we are. We are at wood with the brother. We are at war with the Brotherhood of the Woods. I'm going to end this episode right here. Well, thank you for watching, guys. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button and comment your thoughts on the channel. Until next time, I've been a monk who's been inquisitively curious, and I'll see you in the next video real soon. Until then, take it easy and happy gaming.